Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 96 of Direwolf20's Server Play Series. Amadornis is on, breaking stuff with Super Circuit Maker as usual. Nobody's surprised. It's all good. Cool. Yep, so today, I guess we updated Super Circuit Maker. That's cool. But there's something else I want to work on today. What is going on here? Somebody's been doing stuff with my stuff. Who's been doing stuff with my stuff? Mana Pump, Britannia Mana Pool Minecart. I concur that that's a thing that exists. What's up, creepers? Two of you, huh? Nothing but trouble. I'm assuming Soren has been playing around at my base. That's the only assumption that I can come to that makes any sense. Because things look a little different. So what? He's got, okay, Spark, going over to here, doing this thing. Yeah, it had to have been Soren. Silly Soren. So I see what he's doing. Okay, that makes sense. I hope Railcraft has a config for those spectral minecart things, because I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of that. I'm sure it does. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So this does seem to be working pretty well. He didn't break it, that's good. I liked how he used iron blocks, though. That's how you know when you've been playing on a server for too long, when you use iron blocks decoratively. Poof. And then all the mana poofs right over there. Alright, cool. Whoa, hey, he changed up down here a little bit. He put it all on the ceiling. Look at him being all fancy. All the circuitry up on the ceiling. Soren comes over to my builds and decides, you know what? I know Direwolf made this cool build, but I'm gonna just play with it for hours on end and do stuff to it. Silly Soren. That, and he puts pictures of his face all around my base. Horrifying. Anyway, I wanted to work on something today. I wanted to play a little bit with dimension building. I would kind of like to make a dimension. That would be cool. I haven't entirely decided what I want to make, but I kind of want to make something. Maybe I can make some kind of like base hub area. So like right now, everybody's base is on the server. And granted, you know, of the people that play still are kind of all over the place. But maybe it would be cool to have some kind of like, I don't know, thing that people can get to and from. I'm not sure. Or maybe it'll just be like a funky, cool world. But either way, I want to organize all and automate all my dimlet stuff. So if we look in here, we should see that we have a bunch of dimlet parts. And then we have a bunch of actual dimlets. What I'm thinking I would like to do is have like a sub storage system down here. So let's do this. Something spamming errors hard. I didn't do it. Blame SEM. Testing server. It's what we do. Let's make a disk drive. Okay. Refined storage disk drive. So that needs a machine casing, advanced processor, and chest. Machine casing, advanced processor, nice, and then that goes to craft. Cool. I'm thinking we got a new version of refined storage too, so that hopefully that means crafting is a little bit less derpy. He's in the middle, like I've said the last couple episodes, of changing like the entire fundamentals of how the crafting system works. So disk drive, we've got, I wouldn't mind, what kind of storage? I'm going to go 16K for now, since I have one, apparently, and I didn't know that. So that's cool. And that'll be where we store all our dimlets. So I wonder if there's like a cool way to export disk manipulator. Can I filter, extract from network, Type items, mode whitelist, compare damage, yes. Compare MBT, no and no. Because I'm wondering if these have... If I F3H... Yep, blame roll. There you go. 5, 7, 8, 9. All the dimlets seem to be the same item ID. So am I right in thinking that if I grabbed any one dimlet and I put this up here as like a filter, and then I put this drive here, it would start snagging dimlets? Any and all of them? Dude, that is awesome. That's totally working. Because there's a lot of dimlets to clear, right? So this, like, super duper makes this awesome for me. Sweet. That seems to have worked, and you're done now. Cool. So all my dimlets, excepting for this one, should now be stored. So let's get a controller, because we're going to need one of them down there. Not creative controller, regular controller. Nice, that's actually pretty close. Machine casing and another quartz enriched iron. I have to do something about quartz. Maybe that's what my dimension will be about. Because I don't think I get quartz from that quarry thing. Maybe my dimension can contain a significant amount of quartz. That would be kind of cool. So we got the controller. We're going to want some of our cables. Looks like Roll's getting yelled at by player. And let's see. So that should be like the basics, right? The other thing I'll need probably is just a grid. And I'm thinking just a basic grid. So that's going to require a lot of things. A machine casing and construction improved to improved. And then the construction and destruction core. And a machine casing. Well, alright. While the server's up, there's some kind of weird bug with refined storage that Raul and player are playing with. But in the meantime, it's all good. That's why we have Forgecraft. It's all about testing the bugs. It's all cool. No worries. They'll figure it out. I have no doubts. So let's pop this dude back here. Let's pop this dude back here. Let's pop this guy in here. And then cable and grid. We'll pop the grid. I'm thinking right above the dimension inscriber is where the grid should live. You should be getting power. Yes. What do I think you're missing, Mr. Grid? Controller. Disk drive. Did I forget something? Alright guys, I think this is a question of power layout. That should be cool now. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. So did this just kick on these guys? Yeah, it did. Sweet. Alright. Nice. This thing kicked on too. Look at you. Okay. Good deal. This must have been getting low. I'm not entirely sure what's using up all my energy. But whatever. We'll figure it out. I mean, we have plenty of power gen down here. It's just for a while, the solar collectors I've had up there have been sufficient. And it looks like probably with the recent upgrades of like the wireless networking stuff that I've been doing with refined storage, which is pretty power hungry, it's probably started tapping into that. So now this is up and running. Look how nice that looks. Boom, there's all my dimlets. Awesome. This will basically be dimlet storage. And I should be able to search through here, right? So if I'm looking for any material dimlets, boom, there they all are. Let's go through and let's see. Display normal. That's fine. What are my other options? Yeah, it's fine. Descending by quantity, right? The reason I want that is I'm going to want to... Let's do this. If I click this like that, that should give me everything that I have duplicates of. Now, before I void any duplicates, I'd like to see if there's anything that I would totally like to have. Like chiseled stone, probably don't need that. Terrain dimlet liquid. Liquid terrain. Probably not interested. Dimlet sapphire ore. Purple hardened clay, oak wood, ethereal wood, dirt wood, ethereal wood, huh? Which one's ethereal wood? It's probably, okay, it's this stuff. All right, yeah, I don't care about that. Dirt, pyramids, huge orbs. Huge orbs I might want to have, because I'm thinking I might want them. And feature dimlet pyramids, huh? That could be cool. Let's throw them all in here. By the way, I upgraded my dimlet workbench to 100%. Did that off camera with some of the other dimlet ore that I have found. So let's clean these up. So basically what I need to do is extract dimlets. I need to find out if there's a way to automate this thing. Wonder if like with a hopper or something. That would be cool. So if I drop the netherrack stuff in there. You don't even seem to be eye-sided, huh? That's a bummer. Whoops, didn't want to break that block. Not where I want to be. There we go. Totally better. I wonder if there is a way to automate this thing. Probably not. If I put 2 in here and hit extract, it does one at a time. That's kind of cool to know. Alright, let's come back in a minute once I've extracted all the dimlet components from these. So, I'd like to get more of those dimlet carts if I can, and I think I have an idea on how that might be accomplished. Powered spawner. I need to borrow you for a minute, my good sir. Probably more than a minute. Alright, cool. It's probably been like a really long time since I've even looked in this general direction. But hey, we have a lot of blaze rods, so that's cool. Wish I had a moving wand or some tape with me. I could probably bring them. Killer Joe, how are you experience-wise? Not bad. Should probably bring my Killer Joe set up too. How's this Killer Joe doing experience-wise? Not quite as good, but he probably hasn't been running for a while. Because we've got a decent number of wither skeletons. Look at all those ghostly carts. So I checked with Covert Jaguar, by the way. That's a Halloween Easter egg that he added. So all the carts in the game are ghostly for Halloween. I'm guessing once the holiday is over that goes back to normal. So we're going to want this vacuum chest. Basically, I want to have a similar setup to what I had over here. And I should probably get my Killer Joe. I mean, he's got the Ender in him, right? That's probably a good thing to use to kill Endermen. What did this do? A tractor obelisk? Yeah. I don't know that I need that. So what I'm thinking I could do... Maybe... What's behind this wall? Just some cabling. Maybe this could be my Enderman spawner section of the basement? Should totally be reasonable. The only thing I have to move are these things. Which shouldn't be too bad. We'll just create like a little sub-basement. Put them in. Torches, please. Good to know, Raul. Okay, so we're probably going to want this thing to be... Where's my thing that I want? That's it. Yeah, item conduit. It's on the same side as the item conduit. That's probably going to annoy me. Because it needs to be in the bottom for the item conduits to pipe in. Oh, you're in a bad spot, mister. You're in quite the bad spot. I probably want to move you. If I move you, do you retain your items in storage? That's something we're about to discover. The answer is no. Today I learned. All right, that's fine. So that was extracting on the brown, remember? Let's move this thing. So I'll probably put him right here like this, right on top of this dude. And then your up is going to be configured to extract on brown, always active. And you will be responsible for having these things in you at all times with the crafting upgrade available to you. And then we can run our cable into this side. It's not elegant or beautiful, but it functions. And that's basically what we needed to do. There we go. Nice. So you should now be, once again, restocking and out of the way of where I want to have things. And I can put these things away and they'll get resorted back. Beautiful. Okay. So with that said and done, this room right here can be my Enderman spawner and killer. It's going to require a little bit of cleaning and prettying up, but it should work. So, I guess step one for me will be to figure out the range of my Killer Joe. Because I remember that being a little bit derpy last time I did this. So, this doesn't have to be too tall. What I could probably do is just have... I'm thinking I probably want to have a dirt ceiling. Just because I know I'm getting close to the outside area. And maybe some stone walls. And we'll pretty this up later. The Eternal Later by Direwolf20. Exclusive to my videos. The We'll Do It Later plan. So if Killer Joe were to sit... So like let's say that this was going to be glass, right? Do we have any glass that's fancy looking right now? We've got thickened glass from Extra Utilities 2. That's a thing. We also have Alf glass from Britannia. Okay. Then Killer Joe. Should I bring this one block space back? So I forget what Killer Joe's range is, but if it's 5x5, that might not be terrible. And that. Alright, so let's see what the range has to say on this bad boy. I am inside the range and therefore not seeing the range. Is that true? Show range. You know what? He might be facing the wrong way. Let's get this guy back there. Let's get this guy facing the right way. Haha. Show range. Oh, hello. Perfect. 5x5. Nice. So he won't hurt anybody who's outside the glass, but he will hurt anybody who's inside. Beautiful. Okay, so hide range. Then we're going to need a powered spawner. This could probably extend out one further in that direction. But blame T-Love, because he made these even-numbered spaces. And that's not what we want. I could probably knock down... Well, this pillar is kind of crucial to the layout of the room, isn't it? I guess... what we'll do, I'm going to have it closer to here. What's the range on the powered spawner? So you could potentially spawn outside, right? So what I'm going to do is pick you up. Now what's your range looking like? That should be fine, right? We just want to make sure that we don't accidentally spawn any in here. So what I'll do is make sure that this area is blocked in. Cool. So we basically just don't want to accidentally spawn Endermen inside our walls. That would be bad. Cool. So it looks like I've got soul vials for most things except Endermen. So, if my memory serves me correctly, the last time I hooked up this teleporter, it leads to the end. Nice. Whoosh. Come here, Enderman. Just need to borrow one of you. Thank you. And back on we go. Cool. So we've got an Enderman. This thing ready to spawn. That's cool. Think what we need to do to turn this from a powered spawner for blazes. Don't I have to hook this into an anvil or something? I did have an anvil around here somewhere, didn't I? Could have sworn I had one. Not like I can't make one. Well, we have one in here. That works. So it's just this and this, right? How does this work? I think it's something like, maybe I have to combine it, not in the painting machine, recycler. It's been such a while. You know what? Do I have to get a broken spawner and combine them? Combine with a powered spawner and an anvil to set spawn type. Okay. Maybe I need to hook this thing. It's funny, it's been a while since I've played with this, and it's like, how do I do this again? Soulbinder? Now we're talking. Go. You have the experience that you need. Ghostly cards. Go on, buddy. You can do it. Always active. So I'm wondering if this block is bugged. Because this should be working. As far as I remember. So let's do this. Just for the sake of making it work. There we go. I mean, I gave it everything it was supposed to have. It just felt like it didn't feel like working. Then I combine these guys in the anvil. So powered spawner plus you. There we go. Powered spawner configured Enderman. Nice. So that should be all I need to do. And you are configured with nutrient tank. I can get some nutrient in there. Active with signal. So this require a little bit of configuring. But you should be cool, right? Active without signal. Let's set you to always active. Oh yeah, you need lots of power, don't you? I was just gonna do a quick test, but oh well, that's fine. We'll get underground here and start running power conduits. Now, I think we've got power right over here, right? Somewhere, because you need power. So that looks like item. Yes, here's power. That's perfect. Okay. So let's run this just right underground here. And I'll refill this all in a second. Definitely a bit of a block lab when I place blocks and break blocks in this chunk. I don't know why that is. I think it's just another case of we've got a lot of stuff going on again. See, look how long it takes to place conduits. I don't know if that's Ender IO's fault or not. It may be. But it is pretty painful, isn't it? It's brutal. Ender IO conduits are definitely hard to place right now. Other blocks, not so much. Alright, so that should be getting juice now. Always active. This thing is set to the Ender attack. Always active. As long as you kill stuff, I should be happy. Okay. And this is the part where you attack. Or just let them go. That's cool too. Come on, Killer Joe. Do your thing. Alright. I'm gonna have to debug that a little bit. But let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here, because it's getting close to that point. I'm going to come back next time and finish off this Enderman spawn room. And then we're going to wind up feeding all the stuff we get. Where did you come from? And then go. We're going to wind up feeding all the stuff that we get. I see you there trying to get after me. Gotcha, Enderman. Ha! And what we'll do from there, basically, will be to get lots. Hopefully, I'm not sure if they drop these pieces or if they drop the dimlets themselves. I'm going to talk to McJady to see if there's a way to automate this block. And then we'll have lots of dimlet options and we can start making custom dimensions. So for now, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Next episode, Enderman spawn room cleanup and get this stuff going. All right, guys, take it easy.